What's up? So I just want to let y'all know that this is a major time for ascension. So if you are a spiritual person, whether you know it or not, you will be ascending through this time. Through ascensions, it is quite difficult. You face your shadow side. You notice a lot of things about yourself, things that you need to change, like your flaws. I find myself checking myself a lot lately. It's like your higher self, your higher consciousness, is checking your lower consciousness basically. Because it's like we all have a higher self, like basically, on a cartoon they had like an angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder. That's kinda like your higher self and your lower self, I would say. But sometimes we can't help but to be our lower selves, if we aren't, if we haven't gotten to that point yet, or whatever. It's like you're never going to be perfect, so you are going to do things, on a lower frequency sometimes. And I have been doing that lately. Things have been really emotional for me, and I'm going through kind of a transitional period where things are difficult. So I am kind of impatient, emotional. I'm going through things like in every aspect of my life, like in love, financial, and family, and with myself. I'm going through ascensions. So I am under a lot of pressure right now. So I am a little short-tempered. I'm not as playful and goofy as I usually am. And I even noticed that when being by myself. Like, even when I'm alone, I usually be acting a fool, having fun, being lighthearted, because I don't need other people to have fun or whatever. Because I was always like that. Ever since I was a child, I don't mind being alone, basically. But even on my alone time lately, like, I just been being so serious and worried or just exhausted. It's just a hard time for me right now. And I know it's temporary, so it's okay. Like, I'm not complaining or nothing like that, but it is what it is. I'm actually going through an ascension right now. Like, I can feel it all over my body. Like, I feel tingly. I get hot flashes. I haven't really had I haven't had an appetite. Like, my appetite is different. I just when you're going through stuff like this, it's like if I was in a cabin or like at a retreat, that'd be perfect. But it's life, we don't get to have those luxuries or whatever at our fingertips. But I'm just trying to balance it all out. But basically, I find myself checking myself a lot. Like I said in my other video, like when I do something or I'm vibrating on a low frequency, I look at it later or the next day, like my higher self, and be like, I feel bad. It's like one part of me be like, fuck that shit, it is what it is. Then another side of me feel bad, like it won't leave me alone because I know I was wrong. Even though I would never start no shit or have an attitude for no reason or initiate anything first. But that's not the point. Rather, I initiated it or not, because I know better. Like, I'm here to bring more light and love and consciousness into the world. So I'm a healer, and I'm going through my healing process right now. And it's like, how are you gonna help other people or fulfill your destiny when you're not where you need to be? But I'm in the process right now. So it's like I'm not done with my healing yet. So I feel like I'm getting kind of toward the end or out of a really tough cycle that I had to go through this year. I think at the end of this year, my cycle is going to end, I hope, of all of this growing and learning and stuff like that. I know that's constant, but I need a break. I need a break. But I know I'm kind of like all over the place. I just got so many thoughts in my head and shit I'm going through. Like, I've been so anxious these last few days. I just need to let this out. Like, this is therapeutic for me too, making videos and just talking, getting shit out. But what was I saying? I'm sorry, y'all. But basically, I'm looking back on a lot of things that I've been doing, and it's like, I know that it's wrong. That's the first step. Even if you're not able to change certain things quite yet, at least you see the wrong or the fault in it. That's the first step to change. Like, and then next you're gonna start practicing on taking little steps to do better in similar situations. You know, if the situation come about again, or whatever the situation may be, you're learning how to deal with it in a better way from your higher self. So that's just where I'm at right now. But yeah, some people here on this planet were created specifically to do certain things to change the world. And I know that I am one of those people. I don't know exactly where I come from, but I know I'm very unique and special. And not to just sound arrogant, because to be honest, it comes with a price that most people won't want to pay. But I really believe that my life has a major purpose on it, and I'm on my way to discovering it fully. It's like, I know I'm meant to help people, and I want people to be happy, and like, I just have so much love to give. But I come off as kind of mean sometimes, because people disappoint me when they aren't considerate the way that I would be. And I know I can't expect everybody to think or be like me, but it's like, if somebody step on my toes, it's like, why did you do that? Like, I don't be understanding, because I would never hurt anybody, or I don't know, be disrespectful to anybody, or I don't know, I try to stay out of people's way. I don't want to bring any negativity to nobody in no type of way, like, but don't fuck with me. So I'm trying to balance myself, my masculine side and my feminine side. Your masculine side basically is your protection and your ambition. Your feminine side is your happy side, and, you know, like how you love and stuff like that. But my masculine and feminine are like so kind of different. Like, my masculine, I can be so feisty and direct, cutthroat, but I'm also so loving and open and like an angel, basically. So I can be confusing to my damn self. I'm sure I'm confusing to other people too, but it's because I haven't mastered balancing myself yet. But I'm on my way to doing that, and I'm going to be successful in that. It's just part of my journey of self-discovery, I guess. But yeah, I just want to make a video because I just have so many thoughts floating around in my head. And I know it's because of this retrograde, and because I'm ascending right now, and I'm also going through some other shit, as always, right? But yeah, this year has just been really transitional for me and difficult. But I feel like things are on the way up. It just, I don't know, it kind of get difficult toward the end, or when you're finna have a major breakthrough. I feel like that's when you get tired, but don't stop and don't quit, because you're almost there. And I'm also mentoring myself. But quitting is not an option. Like, I'm not a quitter. Like, it just don't sit well with me. I was raised like that. Like, that shit is not an option. But yeah, it just sucks I feel like I be misunderstood a lot. And I can't explain to people what the hell I be going through, because they'll look at me like I'm crazy. But trying to balance things from my perspective, from the 5D, you know, from a spiritual side, and also living this 3D world where everything is so simple and black and white, when I know shit is not, that's a big challenge for me. So And then trying to accept that everyone is not going to understand, and they don't have to understand, that as long as I am at peace with what's going on, as long as I know that I know what's going on, I don't need to validate anything for anybody else. I have to come to peace with that too, because I'm a Virgo and I overthink, and I want to be understood. And that's really important to me. Not necessarily for everybody to like me or whatever, but I do want to be understood. I want people to understand me. So, this video already 10 minutes, so I'm gonna go. But for those of you that are on your spiritual journey and going through ascensions and crazy things, just know that things are moving in a positive direction, and don't quit, don't give up. Just keep going. Take it a day at a time and learn your lessons. And know you are not crazy. Like, you're not crazy. People don't see shit from your perspective. They don't know the things that you've seen, your connection with God and spirit, some things that you experience in life. Only you will understand. But you're not crazy, but don't ignore it. Be true to yourself. Like, if you're seeing signs and random shit is happening and you feel like spirit is talking to you, listen, because it's real. Like, things aren't so simple how people claim they are. It's not meant to be that way. Listen to what's inside of you. Like, be true to your soul. Like, you're not crazy. And for the people who can't reach that level, it's unfortunate, and I wish that one day that they can, really connect with themselves in spirit, and that they can experience all these wonderful things. It does have its bad times, but it's meant for growth, and it's always going to be a rainbow on the other side or whatever. I know I probably sound crazy right now. But have a good day, y'all. And as always, peace and blessings to you.